Hello and welcome to the Daybreak podcast. I am one of your hosts, Luke, and this is Kevin.
I'm Kevin.
Finally pointed in the right direction this time.
After like 12 episodes.
Yeah. It's been long enough.
It is.
But yeah, we have a pretty fun episode planned out for you today. We have a pretty in-depth conversation about Invincible lined up, so that's pretty neat. But first, let's start off with our week in review.
Go first, Luke. All you, baby.
All right. So, not gonna lie, my past week has been a pain in the butt, but I just got some good news from I just got some good news from both my school and my job, which are the main two things that are stressing me out right now. So I'm vibing.
Solid. There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So I kind of have a lot. We're just gonna vibe with it because a lot happened in this past week ever since we filmed last. So, me and Luke filmed. My birthday was May 24th, so that happened. All right, I am now 20 years old, super hype, in my 20s. Roaring 20s. Anyways, so so I'm 20 now. That was cool. I went to the beach with the KL boys. I may have talked about them before on this podcast, but if I didn't, it's Xavier, Josh, Jaden, Preston, Beck, and myself. And pretty much it's a group of kids that I play poker with, and they went to my high school. So yeah, so pretty much every month we would get together, play poker in high school. And it's kind of been hard since I've moved 4 states away, and they're all still in North Carolina. So we haven't really been able to do that, and also we're all in college now, so it's kind of harder now. But yeah, so we went to the beach because Beck's family has a beach house that last year they were so kind and let us go to for a weekend, a long weekend. And so this year they were like, "Oh, you guys were so nice and cleaned up the beach house so nice. So yeah, you can come back." And we were like, "Let's go." So we went to the beach house, and it was super fun. We kind of had not great weather while we were at the beach. It was super windy. There was a very big storm coming in.
Yikes.
Yeah, so big yikes. But we still had fun. We only went to the beach one day, but we fished a lot, because literally Beck's beach house is on the water of this bay. So
nice.
Yeah, and it has a dock to it. So literally we were just fishing off the dock. It was a lot of fun. And we played a bunch of poker. We got really into Wii Sports. Way too into Wii Sports. Things got serious. It was it got
okay, which ones though?
Okay, the biggest one where things got serious was baseball.
Oh, dude.
Friendships
baseball
were almost
always
broken.
Gets heating.
Yeah, friendships were almost broken. Dude, okay. For example, I was playing against Xavier. I was bottom of the first inning, I'm pretty sure. And I strike out Xavier. He didn't get a run off of me in the first inning. And I was like, bet. And I get 4 points. I think I hit 2 homers, but I had a person on base each, so I had 4. I was feeling hype. I was like, "Yo, let's go!" It's just getting real. You know what I'm saying? And then Xavier came back and cooked my ass. It was I think the final score was 9-5. I got destroyed. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
That'll
but
happen.
yeah, things got serious, man. Things got really serious. Oh, Luke, I just thought about something that we're gonna have to talk about this podcast. I'll bring it up after we talk about Invincible. So yeah, so I went to the beach. It was cool. I came back to Raleigh. I played spike ball with a bunch of the top 25 players in North Carolina, so that was super fun. Shout out them. It was nice to have good comp again, because everyone in Florida has left, so I haven't really been able to play with people. So when I do get to play with people, it is amazing. Today, oh, sorry, I'll get to today, but I'm sorry, this is long. Anyways,
All right.
had a new class start this month. So I've had a bunch of labs for that I can't really talk about because my school will not let me talk about them. So, yeah, I had a bunch of cool labs
Are you
and
going to school for like the CIA?
nah, dude, it's for film, but like we're not supposed to be talking about like what we're doing in class on like the internet. Like it's kind of messed up. Like, yeah, like there's a drug ring.
Ah, I see.
Not
I
actually.
see.
But yeah, so I don't know why, but they're kind of secretive about it. I can get in trouble. I don't really want to get in trouble. So I started a new class. It was super
Understandable.
fun. And then today I went and played spike ball with this group of people who, Luke, this is really freaking cool. So I pull up, I'm like, I see like a group of people on where we're playing spike ball. First thing, where we were playing spike ball, such a beautiful place. Grass like movie green, like perfect green. I was like, oh my gosh! And literally across the street there was a bay where like people were fishing at. So like you were playing spike ball pretty much right by the water.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was freaking awesome. I was like, dude, this is so beautiful. Like what
Mhm.
what am I doing here? Um, so yeah, but I'm playing with this group of people, and they're not big spike ball players. They've recently gotten into it, and they're definitely improving fast. Like they are getting
Yeah.
good quickly. So that's it was super hyped to see because like even in our session they were getting so much better, and I was like super stoked on it.
Mhm.
But all of them, uh, I'm sorry, not all of them, but most of them work for Circus LA, which has a partnering with Disney, and they're like acrobats. Like
What?
like two of the twins are like there is twins from Sweden, and they're like in Florida because they're for this like LA or ALA whatever I just said. They're here for that, right? Um
Oh, Cirque du Soleil?
Circus, yeah. Is that what it is?
Cirque du Soleil.
Oh, Cirque de
Cirque
Cirque
Soleil.
Cirque
Yes. Cirque du Soleil.
Cirque de Soleil.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
That
so,
is
so they're
the
so they're here for that. It's really cool. But these
Cirque du
twins,
Soleil.
these twins are like from Sweden, and like how all these people know each other is because they all train at the same gym. So it was super
Mhm.
cool. But yeah, so they were all super nice. They were all like their physique from like being acrobats. I was like, I've never seen like an acrobat in person, but all of their physiques were like so good. I was like, oh my
Oh
gosh.
yeah.
But
Like they gotta be ripped.
yeah, and like the twins were like low key Instagram famous because like they do like crazy stuff. They'll like jump through hoops. One of them was like the first in the world to ever do a trick, and that was like 3 weeks ago. I think it was like a quad backflip because they do the they do the freaking like seesaw thing where like one of them jumps down and it shoots the other one up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like they do that, and then this other guy does like partner stuff with his wife. It was sick, dude. Like hearing what all of them did. And then there was another guy there who's like insane at juggling. Like literally, he got the spike balls and was just messing around, and he could like whip it up behind his back like 10 feet in the air, and then like catch it and just keep going. And then like we were playing spike ball, and I look over because like he was sitting out that game. I look over and homeboy's just like juggling 7 balls. I was like,
That's so dope.
yeah, it was sick. I was like, dude, these people are freaking awesome. So
Yeah.
so yeah, I played spike ball with them. It was really freaking cool, really freaking cool.
Hell yeah.
And then there's something else that I wanted to talk about. Oh, I'm back on my gym grind. I'm trying to get big. So there's
Oh
gonna be
yeah.
some hopefully there's gonna be some progress stuff coming in the next few months where I will show my progress. Um but yeah, so that was pretty much my week. It was pretty fun, dude. It was jam packed, but it was super fun. Like
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
that sounds a whole lot better than mine.
I mean, to be fair, I don't have to deal with signing up for classes, so
Oh, that's true.
yeah,
That is true.
yeah.
Um,
Oh,
all
one more
right.
thing. One more thing. This is what this is what I wanted to talk about. Let's talk about it before Invincible,
Okay.
because Invincible is
Okay.
going to be long.
Yeah.
Mayweather versus Logan Paul happened last night.
Oh, dude.
Dude, so I watched it back. I watched it the first time, and I'm a little Logan Paul fanboy, as you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it the first time, and I was so like rooting for Logan Paul. I was like seeing everything that Logan Paul did, but I wasn't seeing anything that Mayweather was doing, type deal. So like
Mm-hmm.
I was on this wave like all day today. I was like, Logan won that fight. If there were judges, Logan would have won that fight. Like blah blah blah. And then my friend Sydney, shout out Sydney, she kind of like put me in my place a little bit, and then she like showed me videos, and I was like, okay. Um, so
Yeah.
yeah, I watched it back. One, I will say, Logan Paul, he didn't knock out Floyd Mayweather, but he did last all 8 rounds. However, however, there is a controversy about a hit. Okay, so Mayweather got Logan straight in the jaw, like a clean hook, a clean hook. And
Mm-hmm.
here's where it's kind of confusing, because you don't know if Logan was just like got hit and then went for the wrap to like give himself a
Mm-hmm.
breather, or if he got knocked out and then regained consciousness. So like it's kind of this like gray area. Some people are
Mm-hmm.
saying he got knocked out. Other people are like, oh, he did fine. My reason for him not, my reason for thinking he didn't get knocked out is because he got hit. He fell in, but he was still throwing punches. So it's kind of,
Uh,
it's kind
as
of,
someone as someone who didn't watch the match, I know. I don't know. I don't care. Um, I I've seen the memes. I've
yeah,
seen
with
the
them
memes
hugging
of
so much.
Logan Paul hugging uh what's his name? Mayweather. God,
I
I'm
will
so
say
tired.
the memes aren't from like where he got knocked out and hugged. So like
Yeah.
the memes are like Logan Paul definitely like he knew he was going up against a better boxer. He knew he wasn't going to be able to outbox him. Like that's just not going to
Yeah.
happen, right? Like he knew that the whole time. But like he got a few really good punches, but every time Mayweather would start to do something and Logan knew that like he was like, "Okay, hold on. I'm probably about to get clapped right here." He immediately wrapped Mayweather cuz he was like, "I'm not." He was like, "I can't defend that necessarily."
Yeah.
Like in my mind, that I'm sure that's kind of what he was thinking is like, I can't really defend this, so I'm gonna rap. Which, I mean, it's a strategy. It's a boring strategy to watch, you know, because you
It's
don't.
super boring.
Yeah, because you don't want to see two guys hugging the whole time. But like, it's also like he wasn't trying to
Exactly.
die in the ring, so like it's give and take. Um, but
Uh,
yeah, I don't think he got knocked out. I definitely think he got rocked. I think he got like rocked
I'd say
because
from what I've seen,
he
the
definitely like
quality of
fell.
I'd say the quality of Mayweather's punches were definitely a lot better than the quality of Logan Paul's, but Logan Paul did get a lot more punches off, even if those punches were
I disagree with. I no, they got similar punches off. However, I think Mayweather had like a 43% hit rate, and Logan Paul had like a 32% hit rate. So, you know, it is what it is. But there were times where I watched it and I was like, Logan, what are you doing? Because there was one where like this is like a popular video going around of Logan just like going ham on Mayweather. And he's just sitting there like literally, if you look, okay, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, if I was in the ring, I would have done this because like you're in the ring, things happen. You're not thinking 100%, right? You're just
Mhm.
in that time. I'm sure he was just trying to get punches off, but he's here
Yeah.
and he kind of had his face open, like low key. And by the time Logan figured out he had his face open, Mayweather kind of came in tighter to block his face. So I think if
Mhm.
Logan Paul threw in like an uppercut right there, that probably could, like at the start of him going here, probably could have been the lucky punch. It could have been. However,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna sit here and
but
be like, if I was in the ring, I would have done it. Cause like, dude, when you're in the ring, you're thinking differently and you're not seeing everything. You know what I'm saying?
I just think that if you're going up against an all-time champion boxer, you should box him instead of hugging him,
Okay,
right?
but hugging is part of
Like,
boxing. It is, bro. Watch any pro fight. Watch any pro fight. They do it all the time.
I mean, I get it, but there's also a lot more like skilled people who can actually defend against punches
You're absolutely
instead
right.
of hugging them.
You're absolutely right. He couldn't eat, but like, dude, he's not that. Let's face it. He's not the best boxer. He's good. He's not the
No,
best.
he I
But but I'm not gonna be like, oh, he could go in against a like average pro boxer and beat him. I'm not gonna say that. But you know, work up his fights, do what he does. I personally think
yeah.
um the Logan and Jake Paul fight is getting rumored to happen. Um Not gonna lie, kind of think Jake Paul is gonna win that one. He's just the better boxer. He will, which is so sad for me to say because I'm not a Jake Paul fan. Um, so
What's this world come to?
dude, it hurts me. It hurts me. It
The
really
two
does.
entitled white boys of YouTube are now fighting in a boxing ring. Like,
Hey,
this is so dumb.
Logan Paul is not entitled anymore. I think here's my thing. I think you need to watch his recent content and I think you need to listen to his podcast and then you need to come with an opinion. Cuz I think a lot of you thinks of 2016,
Okay.
2017 Logan Paul, which was an entitled asshole and no one liked him. But I think you need to watch his recent stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. On the main topic of this podcast, Invincible. How do we want to do this? Do we want to go episode by episode? Maybe give a whole
I
review? What's up?
I'd say let's give a little bit of a like a general overview of how uh like what we thought of the show, and then we can get into more specific points.
All right, pop off.
Okay. Personally, I loved Invincible.
So
It
good.
was amazing, amazing storytelling. The characters, mm, the reveals in each episode. Whoop. God, like. I've found that Amazon has their own footing in the superhero genre, because their superhero shows aren't like Marvel or DC. They're more deconstructions of the superhero genre and like using its own tropes against it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just so good. Like both the boys and this just knows how to do superhero satire so well.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah. But Invincible in particular has the single most terrifying villain of any villain in any superhero movie ever.
Yeah. Hey, also, hold on. We're about to get deep into this. If you haven't watched it, turn it off. There are
Oh my
big spoilers.
God, please.
There are big
Yes,
spoilers.
spoilers ahead.
Like maybe
Yeah.
watch the first 2
Um,
episodes and then
Yeah.
come back, but there's gonna be huge spoilers going in. It's a show with a lot of like holy shit. Like,
Yeah, you're
yeah.
gonna want to go in blind.
Mm.
So if you don't want to hear any spoilers, click off the video in the next 5 seconds, or else you'll just hear a bunch of spoilers.
5,
All right.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, everyone that has watched Invincible, huh?
Omni-Man is I can't even describe the way that, like, the amount of terror that character gives me. Like,
Imagine in real life, a real life Omni-Man. That is so scary.
how do you fight that? They, in the show, like, the whole last episode was basically like, they admitted, like, yeah, we can't even begin to dream of stopping Omni-Man with the technology that we have right now. So we're just stalling with all of our best weapons, essentially. And
Dude,
like,
they were like dropping bombs
oh,
on him and it wasn't affecting him at all.
oh my god, just if like I was terrified of Omni-Man after the first episode, but after the second episode, I was like on the ground, like I would not want to be in the same like in a portion of existence as this guy. Like,
It's
oh,
scary.
he demolished an entire alien civilization just because he got a little bit pissed.
Literally, like he was flying. Okay, so hold on. Can I explain something about the first episode real quick?
Yeah.
First episode happens. All right, he goes through, kills the freaking superheroes, which
Mm-hmm.
was just nutty. Like he was
Yeah.
about it. Um, and then the second episode, he shows okay, takes the leader of the planet's head, of the alien planet's head, goes just going through buildings until it is literally just a face left. And he was going so fast through buildings, it was nuking cities.
Yeah. He was going so fast that when he hit a building, he wasn't just smashing it, he was splitting the atoms in it and creating nukes. Like, and the fact that, like, he stayed there for, like, months, just destroying the place.
Yeah, and
It's,
then he had the aliens go in, send him back, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna kill you guys if you send me back," and then just dropped a portion of the planet on them. I was
yeah,
like,
I, like, rip the Flaxens, I guess.
like, dude, what the fuck? But here's where, here's where I think that's like his signature thing. Okay, is running people through things, because when in the last two episodes when Mark like realized, oh my gosh,
Oh my god.
my dad is like a serial killer and I'm the now responsible for stopping him.
Mm-hmm.
Omni-Man was like, you're not getting that, like these people are trash compared to us. Took Mark by the head, just like, and the train came and he made Mark watch all those people die.
Yeah, no, he forced Mark to kill those people.
Like that is so fucked.
It, like, and it's not just that. It's every single place that he landed, people died. When he got, like, thrown all the way to that mountain, he got punched in the chest and it caused an avalanche that pretty much flooded an entire town.
Yeah.
And then he got tossed through that one building in Chicago, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was Chicago. Killed all those people. Oh my god.
Dude.
That last episode in general was just brutal.
Also, I want to talk about subtle things that, like, I think everyone kind of notices, but some people may not. It took me like 3 episodes to notice. So first off, in the beginning of every episode, they don't really have an intro. It's someone leading up to say the word Invincible, and then Invincible shows on the screen. And just as like I think it was like as a statement for like how gory this show is, the word Invincible got more and more bloody as the show went on, which was so fitting for how the story was going, because it seemed like every episode was more gory than the last.
Yeah, And the fact that it really like emphasizes the name of the show is like it's Invincible. Yet every single thing that happens in the show does not make you think that Mark is invincible at all.
Dude,
Like
also,
by the end of the last episode, he was beaten and bloody and broken and on the verge of dying.
yeah.
The only reason why he was still alive is because Omni-Man had a sliver of humanity left and decided to leave the planet instead of killing Mark.
And also, I want to talk about how Mark he didn't go after Adam Eve, bro. Adam Eve was so bad. Like, bro.
No, I get that.
And honestly, I thought she was better than the girl he was going with.
I completely agree.
Right? Dude, that girl.
Amber is so. She's so selfish.
Right? But, like, okay.
If
you gotta think of it.
If she knew that Mark was a superhero the entire time, then you would think that she could understand that, like, there are reasons why he can't tell you that he's a superhero. And there are reasons why he can't tell you that he's going to be late or that he can't come to whatever you're planning.
However, like, she said she figured it out a few weeks like before he told her. So my thought is, for the first few months, it was definitely like, okay, he just keeps blowing me off. Like, what the fuck? So, like, I get her frustration with it. I do. But at the same time, I'm kind of like, how are you going to keep being mad after you figure it out?
Exactly. Like, and the fact that it took what took her to actually like understand that his superhero life is at least a little bit somewhat important is Omni-Man beating him half to death.
Yeah.
Like, really? You should be on his side well before Omni-Man kicks him to Kingdom Come.
And like, and on some shit, like, when Invincible got trashed the first time, he was like, I got hit by a bus. I was like,
yeah.
I was like, that's kind of like a good excuse, not gonna lie.
It really is.
I was sitting there and I was like, yeah. So, fuck.
Like, dude. That was pretty smart.
Exactly. But yeah, I also want to say, I like this. I don't want to be like side superheroes, but like not the main superheroes. I really liked all of them. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, they all have really compelling backgrounds.
Yeah, and like the guy that turns to stone, what's his name?
Oh, Titan.
So dude, I really like Titan, cause like
he's cool.
Yeah, it was kind of fucked up how he was like, Mark, I'm kind of using you so I can be head of this drug ring now, but at the same time he was like, not really using it to be head of the drug ring. He was trying to kind of switch everything around, but he definitely kind of became mob boss.
Yeah, he definitely took the place of Machine Head, but like he's trying to do better. Like he's trying not to be a criminal with it.
Yeah. So
and like I sort of like that. Like that,
I do too. That's why I didn't hate it. I was like,
it gives me Luke Cage feels.
Yeah, I was kind of like, all right, you definitely just like led Mark into getting murked by like all these people, and it's insane how like pretty much no one died. Like, yeah, that's kind of insane because I was like, I thought the monster girl was gonna die for sure. I thought she was dead.
Oh yeah. Nah, but Robot is smart as hell.
Yeah, dude. Robot also was like, hey, I'm gonna turn myself into a kid to like relate to Monster Girl.
Such a cool character. The fact that Robot, like, they explain it that you can't transfer your consciousness into a different body. It's essentially just cloning your brain and putting it into a different one. So from their perspective, it looks like you just close your eyes and wake up in a new body, but that doesn't happen to you. So like when he like cloned himself, and gave himself an actual like normal human body, like, oh, it was just so cool.
Yeah,
Because like it's not the original robot, but it is too.
yeah, exactly. And also, I think him as a human can do so much better than him as a robot. Because like now he can
Mhm.
like make armies of robots that like vibe with him.
Oh yeah,
You know.
he has the Neuralink chip in his brain.
Exactly. Exactly. Also,
So
hold on. Side thing, really funny. I just got this text that reminded me. This kid
mm,
Jacob, top 10 player in North Carolina for spikeball.
mhm,
He applies to work at Chick-fil-A, right? He gets the job. He gets the interview.
mhm.
For his favorite restaurant, he put down Zaxby's.
Oh, dude.
Still got the job. What a legend. What a legend.
I mean, why lie?
Why lie? Okay, sorry, continue. I got the text from his sister and I like saw it out of the corner of my eye and I was like, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, where were we? We were talking
Um
about Titan.
we were talking about Titan and how freaking awesome his character is.
Yeah, he's really cool. We were also talking about Robot.
Yes, that's who we were talking about.
That's who. God, I'm
Oh,
really tired. Oh, you
whew.
good?
Yeah. Straight.
uh,
But yeah, robot
Yeah, I'm
copying his
good.
brain, mad smart. Mad smart.
Mhm.
And also he took on the
Oh,
twins
yeah.
like by himself.
Oh yeah, he uh, Robot is one of the smartest characters
Exactly.
in like, and I just love him.
And also watching
Also,
him fight though did remind me of like the sweaty cod kids because of like when he was in robot form how much he moved around while also like shooting. It
yeah,
reminded me of the sweaty cod kids.
yeah. Also, I sort of like how in the last episode he steps out of a suit like an Iron Man type character.
Yeah. That's sick.
I
Dude.
like that. Yeah.
But
God,
yeah.
what on? Excuse me. In your opinion, what was your favorite moment?
Yeah. Okay. I really liked the moment when he first got his powers and he like threw the trash into like
Oh,
the orbit.
yeah.
I was like, that's kind of funny.
He yeeted some burgers into orbit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But my favorite moment is a combination of two moments. It's when they were like, "Hey, there's this guy like coming to Earth. You got like Omni Man. You got to step out. You got to step up." And Omni Man was like, "Fuck you guys, no." And then Invincible was like, "I
Yeah.
got you, no worries." And Invincible went up, and they were like fighting. And then they both sat down on the moon and had like a civil conversation about how this guy is at the wrong planet.
Yeah. No, I love that.
Yeah, exactly. And then freaking he comes back later. Invincible meets up and he's like, "Yeah, so like you got a freaking what is it? An Omnimite?
A Viltrumite.
A Viltrumite. You got a." He was like, "Yeah, you got a Viltrumite like at your planet." And he was like, "Yeah, I know. He's my dad. Like I am also a Viltrumite. Like yeah."
Yeah.
He was like, "Don't
Oh,
worry,
dude.
I'm not gonna kill you."
Yeah.
Those interactions were like I was laughing like the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, my favorite moment was when the Terror Twins, the blue guys, they resurrected the Immortal, I think his name is.
Mm-hmm.
And like they tried to like use a mind control collar on him. And as soon as he woke up, he was just in a blind fury. He tore the collar off and he was like, "Where the fuck is Omni Man?" Like,
Oh yeah, and then he like dead ass went to try to kill him and got murked again.
Yeah. Yeah, like he woke up out for blood, out for Omni-Man's head, and if I were the Terror Twins, I would be shitting bricks at this point.
Dude, facts.
What are you supposed to do when the dude who was killed by an unknown supervillain like half a year ago gets resurrected and starts screaming for Omni-Man's head.
Bro, you just tell him where Omni-Man is. You're like, fuck, go.
Yeah. Yeah, like,
dude.
also, I
it's just
love
sad
the
how we
moment.
got. It's just sad how we got murked twice. Like it's like,
Yeah.
dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, I also love the moment where all the Guardians are like in the headquarters and in like the last episode, and they're like, "Hey, what the fuck is going on?" And Cecil comes up on the TV, and he's like, "Y'all better sit your asses down. We need you here and alive, because you guys are our last hope against Omni-Man." And just went away, and everyone was like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! Did he just say against Omni-Man?"
Yeah, everyone was like, "We're about to get shit on." Like, what?
Yeah. Like, pause. Hold up. Did not sign up for this.
Dude, yeah. But freaking great show, dude. Great show.
Fantastic show.
Yeah,
Oof.
and I mean, if you just went through and got all this spoiled for you, I would still suggest watching it because there's stuff that we didn't even talk about that you'll still be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You don't know what's on Mars.
Yeah, there's fucking people on Mars. They're underground. Fucking sick. Also, I liked how they set up for a second season.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah.
I like how it's set up for a second season without having to kill anyone off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I was totally expecting someone to die.
Yeah, I was too.
But
hey,
yeah.
We've been going for like 36 minutes. I know you're tired. I'm tired. So let's call it a good pod. It was a good pod.
All right.
We kind of talked about everything.
Solid pod.
Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching another episode of the Daybreak podcast. This is like episode 12, 13 maybe.
A little bit of a shorter one, but
a little bit of a shorter one.
We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm probably gonna upload this one on Tuesday instead of Monday night. So we can try to figure out that episode that should be uploaded now, because on YouTube it says like premiering on like weird time and weird day.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah, I don't know. This last episode has just been a headache and a half to get up.
It happens. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and we will talk to you later. Peace.